Good afternoon, traders. It is Wednesday, August 5th, 2020, and the U.S. stock market is closed. Today was kind of a mixed bag, some good and some bad. Dow had a great day, though. Took off right at the beginning of the day, held up nicely, and had a rally in the last 15 minutes. They're closing almost on its highs, officially up 373 points today. So that looks real good. Okay, we had about $8,000 positive in open trade on the close yesterday, and because of this pop-up, we got out of those positions with over 14,000 in closed out profits. Real good. So we're almost doubling what we had yesterday. So that's the good news. Okay, the bad news is, and I couldn't quite figure out what was going on. We got in to a total of 14 positions, which you might expect, with this thing going up like that. But 7 positive, 7 negative. But boy, those negative positions just smelled. And we got into them pretty early, and despite of this strong move in the Dow, at least, didn't change those bad positions at all. So with 7 positive, 7 negative, we're still carrying negative over $9,000 in open trade equity on those 14 positions. And they have me very nervous. When I see a lot of stocks in an upside market showing negative and just not wanting to budge to the top side, I get nervous because I figure those stocks are going to sell off very rapidly if things go south tomorrow. So, but I have no indications that things will go south tomorrow, but I didn't have a good feel for those 14 positions we got into today. We'll just have to see. I'm going to show you 2 stocks. I'm going to show you the bad and the good. This first one is the bad, and this is the VBIV Vaccines Incorporated. And this gapped way up this morning. We don't buy that opening range, fortunately, but we got in here, which was not a very great place to buy this thing. And then it just sagged the rest of the day, and we're holding negative $4,000 in VBIV vaccines. And we had about 3 or 4 of these very similar to this, maybe not quite as much of a loss, but yeah, just good. Too many bad stocks today that we're holding. Okay, and now I'll show you the good, and this is ALDX, which is Aldera Therapeutics. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. And we had bought this yesterday, midday. It actually closed against us, but then it just screamed this morning. Of course, that keeps us in the trade, and it stayed up pretty nicely there. And we are holding open trade $5,400 in Aldera Therapeutics Incorporated. So, as I say, kind of a mixed bag. Technically, on the paper at least we made some money today, but I am nervous about tomorrow. And I will be here tomorrow trading whether I'm nervous or not.